Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is November 30th, 2017. It is very overcast at this point. We did get some sunshine earlier today, which was decent, but they're calling for rain, so we're going to definitely be getting some rain. So anyway, but we did end up pulling in 1.4 kilowatt hours of solar today. So somebody was asking me, and I'll just go over this real quick. So with pulling in like 1.4 kilowatt hours of solar on a day like today, the batteries never really get into absorption mode really well. They may show up for a little while, but not enough to really give the batteries a good solid charge. So generally we'll run 4 to 5 hours on the solar this time of year, and then we go to the generator. Okay, so that's if I'm pulling in the 1.4 kilowatt hour range. If we're pulling in less, some days I don't even turn the solar on at all, because if I pull in like 0.6 or 0.7 combined over the day, then I'm not even going to bother turning the solar on at all. So, but from this point last year to this point this year, and give you an example, we have the two strings, so we actually pulled in 0.7 kilowatt hours off of both strings. Well, last year at this time, we just had the one string of panels, so our total last year at this point, say on a day like today, would have been just the 0.7. So technically we doubled our input over last year at this time by adding 1,020 watts of solar. Okay, we will obviously, like I said, we're going to continue to add on to that solar, and and that's how we're going to get it to where we want it to be eventually. But just kind of wanted to explain that, because at this point we're still using solar and the generator, but this year we're still using the generator less this year than we did last year. Okay, I still have not tied it in with my inverter, which is something that I definitely need to do to charge the batteries while we're running the generator, so that we can also utilize the batteries more. So then maybe I would run the generator for 2 hours, and then we could have 3-4 more hours off the batteries. That's realistically what I need to do. I have not done it yet. It's just one of those things that are on the list that just have not gotten done yet. Okay, so that's with that. Today is the 30th, so it is. Just want to talk. I've been telling you every day just to keep it fresh in your mind. But today is the last day for the sale for Legacy. Buying the bucket for the $99, the 175 bucket. And as I explained in yesterday's video, basically you click on it, you go to checkout, you put in the promo code for the Black Friday code and that they had, and then you will get the discount on that bucket. Once you hit the checkout, it'll automatically deduct it down to the $99. Okay, so if you still are looking to do it, and if you've been procrastinating at this point, today is the last day. Today's also the last day that you can get 25% off of any sales that you have, other sales on the site. So it's actually really a good time if you're looking to do long-term food storage to add to it because of the sale. It just makes it that much better. So I just wanted to throw that out there to you guys. And I know, like I said, I realize that a lot of you have taken advantage of it, and I say good for you, because you're helping yourself out. And realistically, that's what it's all about, is helping yourself out. So that's why, like I said, I wouldn't I'm going to tell you right now, when I was contacted by Legacy, I told them right in the very beginning, I said, I will do an honest review. And they said, we definitely want you to do that. I said, because if I'm going to recommend a product, it is something that I would have myself and that I would use myself. And like I said, that's why I recommend the product, because it's good, and the fact that the proportion sizes are larger than the other companies out there. And you can do the thing with it and check it all out. But that's why I recommend it. Like I said, it's very, very good. And like I said, I don't lie. I tell it like it is. I tell the truth. Some people like that, some people do not. But that's just me. It's always been me. And like I said, I'll always tell you guys the truth. If I like something, I'm going to tell you. If I don't like something, I'm also going to tell you. Okay. So anyway. So that's that. So if you want to get over there, the link will be down in the description below. to get over there to take advantage. Like I said, today is the last day, so if you've been thinking about it, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't, you decided to do it, today's the day to do it, guys. It really is. This is going to be your last opportunity. So anyway, on that note, let's go on here. A lot of comments from yesterday's video, which I love your guys' thoughts. I really do, because I think I got some of the best subscribers out there, and I'll tell you why. Because people will share their ideas, they'll share their thoughts, and and then other people will comment on their thoughts. And for the most part, there's the exception here and there, but for the most part, you guys are decent to each other, and that's what I want. I want you guys to have a healthy debate. That's what it's about. You can have your opinion, and that's awesome, and that's what I like about here, my channel too, that we can have a healthy debate. Guys, listen, here's the thing. You are not always going to agree with everything I say 100%, and I don't expect you to. I really, truly don't. I'm giving you my thoughts. I'm giving you my take on it, as far as what's going on and what I think is happening and stuff like that. And as far as, like, with living off-grid, I'm going to be honest with you about that as well. I was actually last night at work, and I was watching, they had a thing on the TV, so I kind of was watching it a little bit. Homestead Rescue, and it was basically focusing in the Cascadia Mountains up in Colorado and all that in there. And some of these people were, they had bit off way more than they could chew, and so this group of people come in and they help them get themselves squared away and all that type of stuff, and it was really, really cool. And the thing is, I think a lot of people have this delusion that it's just going to be wonderful and everything's going to go perfectly and there's not going to be, any bumps in the road or whatnot. But the reality is, it's not easy. I'll be honest with you, it's not easy, but it is so worth it in the long run. And if you can ride through the rough patches, if you will, and look at the big picture down the road, where you're going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, it's well worth it. And like I said, for me and the kids, it's been an interesting journey. It's been frustrating at times, but it's been an absolutely fantastic journey. I talked about doing this for years in my basement in the house that I lived in outside of Rochester in Greece, New York. And so when we got that opportunity to do what we're doing, and now here we are. And actually, next month now, it'll be 2.5 years already. And I look at that and I just go, my goodness, where did that time go? But it's awesome. So we're actually now, we're 3 weeks away from the winter solstice as well. I'm sure most of you are aware what the winter solstice is, but if you don't, I'm going to explain it to you. The winter solstice is the December 21st. It is the shortest day as far as sunlight that we get for the year. And then from that point on, the days start to get longer again. So that is an awesome thing, because we need more sunlight in daylight so that we can create more power. So that's where we're at with that. But like I said, going back to the comments, I love the engagement that people have with each other, and I think it's absolutely awesome. And like I said, I like the fact that most people can have their opinion, but not really hammer on somebody, and that's what it's all about. And I'm going to tell you what, if I see somebody saying something disgusting or mean or something to somebody else, I'm going to go ahead and delete that comment, because that's not going to be tolerated. Okay, I'm trying to keep this channel clean. I'm trying to help and teach people, showing them what we're doing, and the biggest thing, like I said, what I like to try to do is show you guys my mistakes, so that you don't repeat them. So if you decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to go off grid now, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to look how Prepper Nurse 1 screwed up this, or Prepper Nurse 1 screwed up that, but he learned from it and made it better. And I'm going to skip all that messing up part and go right to where he's made it better and follow it from there and follow that pattern. That's what I want you guys to do, okay? I've made plenty of mistakes, like I said, but you live and you learn, and that's what it's realistically all about. Wind is starting to pick up a little bit. It's going to rain. It's going to rain here real soon. But anyway, like I said, I'm really excited for where this journey's going. I got a lot of plans for the homestead, what I want to do here and stuff like that. I know I say a lot because I'm trying to keep my train of thought moving. So I apologize for saying that. And I guess apparently I say like a lot as well. So if I repeat certain words, it's just because I'm trying to get my train of thought back on track, where I want, whatever I want to discuss with you guys. But things are, like I said, things are really going well. I'm really pleased with the direction that we're going in. I'm really happy with the amount of wood that we have, and like I said, we've added more wood here, and I'm looking at the wood pile as I'm talking to you. You know, we got to get that stacked up, but I'm really, really pleased with where we're going and what we're doing. And so over the weekend, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll probably be working on more wood again, get that finished up as best that I can, and hopefully then we're going to be ready to rock and roll here and ride the winter out. And we're going to have some freaking cold weather. January and February are traditionally very, very cold, so we will see what we end up getting. You know, we've had snow a couple times already, nothing that stayed, you know, more than a day or two, but that is going to change. So, but like I said, I'm real excited. I'm really, the direction that we're going here, and the fact that, you know, you guys follow the channel and that you like what we're doing, that motivates me as well. It really truly does, because, you know, I appreciate all the support. It really does mean a lot. There's a lot of good people out there, and like I said, I'm the kind of guy, I'll help anybody out if I can. You know, Greg yesterday had asked me to help him move some of the tanks, because he wants to get these, they're big, like the water tanks, the big water tanks in the metal cages, and we moved some of those yesterday, getting them ready, because we're going to be doing maple syrup again this year, and I'm going to help him out with that, because I just think it's awesome to do, and it's cool. And I did some video 2 years ago on that, because he didn't do any last year, but I will definitely be doing video on that again as well this year, and showing how, you know, with tapping the trees and getting things squared away. And you know, I think it'll be really, really cool. So hopefully you will enjoy that as well, and I will show you the process, how, you know, we're going to make the maple syrup, and it's really fun. I mean, and you know, like I said, and then the end result is you have this awesome maple syrup that you know, you've done the work, you know what was put into it, you know what it was all about, and that's pretty cool. So that's going to be happening this year as well, so coming up. And like I said, we got a lot going on, so it's pretty exciting. Let me show you my boy here, because he's right here, Mr. Buddy. Mr. Buddy. Yeah, it's a good boy. It's a good boy. But anyway, guys, let me jump off here, because I've been rambling a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you about some stuff, like I said, like that. I love the engagement with you guys. I think that is absolutely awesome. I really do appreciate it. You know, I love hearing your guys' thoughts. Oh, I want to show you real quick, too, because I got hammered a little bit for having all the wood chips down here. And somebody says, well, I take them and I put them in 5-gallon buckets, and they're a great fire starter. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, he's right. Okay, so from the last splitting that we did, there's 3 buckets of nice wood chips that we will be using for fire starter through this winter. So thank you for that idea. You were right. I will be the first to admit when I am wrong. And, you know, he made sense. And that's the other thing, too. It's like, you know, I don't know everything. I'll be the first to admit I don't know everything. I'm always learning. I'm always willing to learn. I'm always willing to take constructive criticism. And, you know, I mean, like I said, I'm not perfect. So anyway, guys, listen. Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. And whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to do, whatever dreams you're trying to reach, if you work at them methodically and willing to be patient, and, you know, realize that the end goal, and set a time frame for that goal, what you want to do and what you want to accomplish, and then make it happen. That's what it's all about. Because here's the thing is, and this is one thing I tell people all the time, when people would get on that poor me bandwagon kick, I hate that. I can't stand it, because, and I'll tell you why. Here's today, okay? So right here's today. Behind here, that's yesterday and before. That's all gone. There's absolutely nothing you can do to change it. Wishing and hoping, you know, my mommy didn't hold me enough, and, you know, that's why I'm unsuccessful, and that's why I can't do stuff. That's an excuse, and that is crap, okay? The past is the past. You can't change it. I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of things I wish I could change about my past, but I can't. It is there. It's molded me, and it's made me who I am today. But here's what you have control over, folks. Here's today and forward. 100% complete control you have moving forward. Do what you want to do. Make your dreams happen, and they will happen, okay? Don't just say, oh, I wish this would happen, and I make it happen, okay? Life is too short to be unhappy. Make your dreams happen. All right, guys, on that note, I'm jumping off of here, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.